Good morning, hockey fans. Lori coming to you live from Osgood in this semi-final in the Osgood Winter Classic. Do or die for the 6-7s today. The 6-7s take on oh wow. The 6-7s take on the Aylmer Iceberg. Aylmer across the Ottawa River from Kanata. And we're underway. Aylmer puts the puck back into the 6-7 zone. 6-7's clear, but Aylmer brings it in again. Gavin, below the goal line, is held up on the corner. Behind the goal line now, into the far boards, and Gavin across for Lucas. Lucas on the left side, steps over the blue line, takes a shot, that goes behind the net. Mateo comes in, keeps the blue line. Gavin can't get a shot off. Aylmer's there to strip it away. Aylmer pushes this puck ahead. Giorgio gets there. Skates the puck behind Nina. He's looking for the breakout for Lucas, who tips it ahead. Walker chips it down, turned around by Aylmer on the near side. With a shot, that sails high and goes behind the net. Shot from the blue line, from the ringette line, tip! And it is deflected just wide. Aylmer's holding that blue line well. In the far corner now, Boudreau tries to clear it. That gets by Greenidge and it goes down behind the net again. Boudreau on the near boards now. Pops it up for Dylan. Dylan tries to push it ahead. That's off the stick. And the 6-7s clear the zone. Aylmer at their own blue line. Puts it up the near boards. Boudreau chases it down on the near corner. Skates it behind Nina. And up the far boards. Boudreau skates the puck out of the zone. Gets around the forechecker. Big shot from the blue line. Sails wide. What a hard rocket that kid has got. And here come the Iceberg. They're turned around at the 6-7's blue line. Austin by himself, but two defenders. He collides and can't get a good shot off. Aylmer turns the puck around up the red line. Aylmer flips it in deep, down behind Nina. Gio is there. Gio backhands it off the far boards. Jude now flips it around to the near side. He didn't have a way out of the zone, and Austin is there. Austin clears the zone. Iceberg pop it back in. Mateo in the far corner. Skates the puck up ice. Mateo through the neutral zone. A nice move at the blue line, but that's stripped away by the Iceberg. Aylmer clears the zone, and Walker is there at the red line ready for it. D-to-D pass for Gio. Gio pushes it ahead, but the Iceberg is there at their own blue line. Iceberg in the neutral zone. Flips the puck ahead. That's held up in the official, and the Iceberg steps over into the attacking zone. 0-0 still the score with 7:08 remaining in the first period. No whistle yet. Pass in front. Scramble. Nina with the save, and Mateo, the rebound, flips it out of the zone up to the red line. Walker puts the forecheck on. He's got Lucas with him. The Aylmer. Oh, defense is down. Aylmer with the shot, and he's swarmed. Shot. Nina holds on. This is going to be a tough one, folks. This Aylmer team is all over them. Walker takes a face-off to Nina's right. Aylmer wins the draw, turns, fires. That's off a shin pad. It doesn't get through. Battle at the slot. Aylmer comes out with it. Shot, crossbar high. Puck trickles out to neutral zone. Oh, interference call coming up here. Oh, it isn't. They're calling it on Lucas. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Contact to the head called against Lucas. I would have called that an interference call. 6:25 remaining. Oh, 4 minutes. Aylmer goes to the power play for 4 minutes. Aylmer wins the draw to Nina's left. Boudreau comes out with it. He skates it behind Nina. Flips it high. And a hell of a catch by Lucas in the penalty box. That's going to make the highlight reel right there. As that puck sailed out of bounds. Face off to Nina's left again. Aylmer wins the draw. Turns and fires wide. Aylmer puts the puck down below the goal line. 6-7s just clear it, but Aylmer is there in the neutral zone. Flip it down behind Nina. Boudreau sends it out of the zone. Aylmer is there at their blue line. Aylmer puts it on the near board, steps over the blue line into the attacking zone. Her shot. Nina puts the rebound into the corner for Gavin to flip out of the zone. That's offside, so the 6-7s have a chance to clear the zone here, but Aylmer is there at the red line. Too many men, too many men! .532 to go, and the 6-7s get called on the too many. On the shift change, not just on the shift change, squarely 5 on the ice. And we are going to be 5-on-3 for the next 2 minutes. 6-7s have got to play smart. Giorgio tries to clear it. Aylmer keeps it in. A long shot that just goes wide. On the near boards now. Giorgio battling. Flips the puck out of the zone and kills a little time. Aylmer retrieves it below their goal line, skates it behind their goalie. Passes it out of the zone. Giorgio is there and flips it back in. Aylmer at the red line. Passes across the center. Steps in, shot! Nina with the save. Pass in front. Nina holds on. Nina just got the tip of the glove on that one. The high shot's not her strong suit. Aylmer wins the draw. Boudreau with the good pressure. Gavin doing a good job holding those guys off in front of the net, and the 6-7s send it long. Aylmer sends the puck long, and Cohen gets a good handle on it and fires it deep. 53 seconds remaining in the 2-minute penalty for the too many. The Iceberg setting up their play in the neutral zone. Step over the blue line, wind up fire. That's off of Boudreau's skate. Cohen from behind the net slaps it, kept inside the blue line. Flip to the far corner, pass in front. Goes right through. Boudreau gets a handle on it and fires it long. Very good penalty kill so far by the 6-7s. Aylmer puts the puck up to center ice. Walker breaks that up. The Iceberg maintain possession. Good stick by Walker. Iceberg now pass over the blue line, 2-on-1. Shot is high. Nina, stay up on your feet. Pass in front, up to the ringette line, and back down into the corner for Aylmer. We're 5-on-3 now. Dylan comes on the ice. Aylmer has possession in the far corner inside the 6-7 zone. Pass up to the defense. That escapes. Here comes Dylan. He's on a breakaway. Dylan shoots, misses the net. Oh, he's mad. Aylmer turns the puck around, puts on the Jets through the neutral zone. Backhands it in deep down behind Nina. Walker punches it over for Giorgio. Giorgio in the near corner, 2 on him. Aylmer gets a stick on the puck. Puck is loose in front and skates over to the far boards. Aylmer from the ringette line takes a shot. That's off of Walker's skates. The puck back in neutral ice. Flipped back in by Aylmer. Giorgio gets a handle on it, but Aylmer is there to break it up. Aylmer from their blue line, skate the puck up through the neutral zone, dump it in, and go for a change. On the far boards now, Jude gets a hold of the puck and flips it deep onto the attacking goaltender. We are back to even strength. Excellent penalty kill. That's going to take some energy, though. Those boys are going to be tired. Here come the Iceberg. They flip it in, and that's off a stick and into the far corner, into the 6-7 zone. Aylmer again with a shot, goes behind the net. We got to take control of this game, folks. Passes out to Austin. Austin steps over the blue line, whiffs on the pass, throws it towards the net, and that's popped out of the zone. Cohen retreats and dumps it in. Allows his team to get back on side. Aylmer behind the net, flips the puck onto the near boards and escapes the zone. Boudreau is there, flips it back in. That's played high. No call. There it is, yeah. Played high above the shoulders. A minute 38 remaining in the first period. Still no score as the 6-7s kill off a 5-on-3, including a double minor for the intentional contact to the head. Face off in the Aylmer zone. Aylmer wins the draw. Pushes the puck out of the neutral zone. Gavin gives him a hard time, and this puck triples deep. Cohen in the far corner. Tries to pop it up to Elliott. Elliott battles. Aylmer with the pass in front, slapped away by Boudreau. No ice is called here. Aylmer with the breakout pass on the near boards. Step over the blue line and pass across. This puck trickles all the way to the near side. 6-7s try to clear it, and this goes long. This will be icing called against the 6-7s. 55 seconds to go in the first. 0-0 still the score with the Aylmer Iceberg with the majority of the possession so far in the game. Keeping the 6-7 on their heels. Face off in 6-7 zone, not cleanly won. Giorgio tries to clear it on the near side. The Iceberg is there. The Iceberg with the pass in front's broken up to the blue line now. Iceberg put it back down in the corner. Nice breakout pass. And here come the 6-7s. Dylan on the near side, but the puck is stripped away along the boards. Battle inside the Aylmer zone. Dylan comes out with it, puts it down behind the net for Greenidge. The Aylmer Iceberg is there to pop it out of the zone, but just kept inside by the 6-7. Now popped out of the zone on the far boards. Mateo giving him a hard time, puts it over. Shot. Saved by the Aylmer goaltender. Aylmer defense. Swinging it to the near side. And that'll be it for the first period. Still no score after the opening 10 in this semifinal of the Osgood Winter Classic. Okay, as we get set up for the second period, we've got 10 minutes on the clock. The score is still 0-0. Nina makes her way to her net. Gavin at center. Austin on his right. Jude on his left. Cohen and Boudreau are your defenders, and that'll be icing called against the 6-7. Face off to Nina's right. Puck isn't cleanly won. Behind the net now, Aylmer. It's broken up by 6-7. 6-7's held up along the boards, try to escape. And that just goes outside and it is called offside. We'll take the face off just outside the Kanata zone. Aylmer comes away with it after the draw. Puts it in deep. Boudreau is there behind Nina. Battling behind the net. Aylmer's all over them. 6-7's try to clear the zone. Aylmer is there. They flip it back in. Behind the net again. Wrap around. Nina with the save. She sprawls out. She's going to hold on to that. Face off to Nina's left is won by the 6-7. Looking for the long pass. Over to Elliott behind the net. In the far corner now, Elliott battles. He's got two on him. He needs some help. He's got Lucas there to help him out. As he popped out and the Aylmer Iceberg walk away with it. Put it up on the far boards. Mateo can't quite keep it in. Turns and fires, but Aylmer gets a stick on it and he sends that on to Nina, who puts it into the far corner. Aylmer's there first, though. Aylmer can't keep the stick on it. Lucas slaps that away. Walker for Lucas. Lucas up to the red line, flipped back in the attacking zone by the Iceberg. Mateo is there. Mateo looking for the breakout pass. Nothing but Icebergs there. Iceberg trying to look for their defense, but that goes behind him. Walker races for it. Can't get there first. Aylmer turns the puck around at their blue line with a shot that is deflected wide. Giorgio for Lucas. Lucas looking for Elliott. I think Elliott has been working hard, a bit out of gas. Still applies the forecheck though. And Aylmer at the red line. Steps over the blue line. Good back check by Gavin with a long stick. Gavin in the near corner inside the 6-7 zone. Aylmer gets it, passes it behind the goal line, pass in front. What was that? Nice save. Face off to Nina's right. Aylmer wins the draw, looks for the one-timer, but he's held up by Dylan. Puck up, gets fed up to Dylan. Into the neutral zone. Aylmer's all over it. Big mess at center ice. And Aylmer comes out with it and retreats in their own zone. Slows it down. Oh, whiffs on the pass. Green has just about got an opportunity there. 6-7's backhanded back into the Aylmer zone. The Aylmer Iceberg skated behind their goaltender. Looks for that breakout pass, and Dylan is there to keep it inside. Greenwich puts the pressure on and forces the pass to the near boards. Battle along the boards. Aylmer picks it up behind their goal line. Whiffs on it. Gavin picks up the puck. He finds Boudreau. Boudreau fires, and that just misses the net. Dylan on the near side now. He's held up. Greenwich is there to help out. Puck is fired along the far boards, and the Iceberg backhanded out of the zone. Into his skates, he didn't see it. Cohen is there in his own zone to flip it long. That goes right onto the goaltender. No whistle here, but finally the ref blows it down as the 6-7s make their move towards him. 6:20 to go in the second period. Still no score. Aylmer with the majority of the possession and the majority of the shots on net. But the 6-7s managing to stave them off. We got an infraction on the face-off. Shaking his head. The official is shaking his head. Saying nope and swap out the centers on the Aylmer side. Walker wins the draw. Shot from the blue line. Doesn't get through the Iceberg wall in front of the net, and the Iceberg fire this long. That'll be icing called against Aylmer. 6:07 to go in the second. Still no score in this semifinal of the Osgood Winter Classic. A win moves on, and a loss sends the team home. 6-7s win the draw, looking for defense, pops it past them. 6-7s pop it back into the zone, but Aylmer is there to clear it on the far boards. Aylmer pops the puck in deep, down behind Nina. Mateo is there. Mateo flips the puck to the near side for Austin. Austin for Walker. Aylmer get a hold of the puck. Aylmer with the shot, Nina with the save. A big hit into the corner. I'd agree with that one as Jude goes to the penalty box for body checking. We've got 5:33 on the clock for the second period, and no score as the Iceberg goes to the power play. Gavin takes the face-off to Nina's left. Face-off goes on to Nina. She puts that aside, and the 6-7s clear the zone long. Lucas in the attacking zone in the corner. Can't hold on. The Iceberg strip it away. The Iceberg in their own zone. Skate it out. Put it up the near boards. Giorgio fires it towards the net. Kill a little penalty time as Aylmer rims it to the far boards. Good stick by Gavin. Aylmer picks it back up and steps over into the neutral zone. Aylmer over the blue line with a nice pass. Good work by Gavin. Aylmer with the shot. That goes off of a 6-7, and Gavin sends this deep. Played by the Aylmer goaltender. Lucas strips it away, tries to feed the point. The 6-7s pop it in deep. But Aylmer clears the zone. Lucas puts the forecheck on. Aylmer passes it out of the zone, long to the left side, but too long, and that'll be icing. Called against Aylmer. 52 seconds remaining in the Aylmer power play. 4:25 to go in the second period. 0-0 still the score. Face off to the right of the Aylmer goaltender. Walker wins the face-off. A long shot from the blue line is held onto. Face-off again on the right of the Aylmer goaltender. Walker wins the draw, put back inside. Walker turns and fires, a nice save. Elliott looking for the slot, but that's picked off by the Iceberg. Iceberg with a pass over to the left. The Iceberg, was getting away, but over-skated. Pass in front goes through as Walker does a good job in front of the net. Aylmer with a shot. That hits a player and goes behind the net. Aylmer behind Nina, pass in front, one-timer, Nina pounces on it. Aylmer wins the draw. The puck pops out of the zone. Aylmer's got to get back on side, giving a little bit of time for the 6-7s to make a smart pass across for Gavin. Gavin in the neutral zone weaves his way through a maze of white jerseys. The shot misses the net, and off the backboard, the Aylmer Iceberg grab hold of the puck. We're back to even strength. Big shot from Gavin from the point, but that's stopped. Kept inside by Boudreau, who puts it down behind the net. 3:16 to go in the second. Back to even strength as Aylmer skates the puck out of the zone and pops it up the near boards. This goes long. It'll be icing called against the Iceberg. Face off to the left of the Iceberg goaltender. Gavin takes the draw. That's back for Cohen, who takes a shot. That's deflected wide. On the far boards, now inside the Aylmer zone. Aylmer tries to clear it, kept inside by the 6-7s. Greenidge looking for the pass in front. And that's popped out of the zone. Aylmer takes a long shot from outside of the blue line. That goes behind Nina. Landon Boudreau picks this up. Flicks it behind the net. Cohen gets there. He's pinned up. Oh, come on. We've got a charging penalty. You don't see that often. A charging penalty called against Cohen. See how this is going to go. The 6-7s accustomed to playing a little bit physically. But this official's not letting it happen. Aylmer wins the draw, takes a shot. That's off the shin pad. Aylmer again onto the far face-off corner, turns and fires it. Deflected. Aylmer from the blue line now. Puts it down behind Nina. Giorgio chases it. Aylmer's there first. Giorgio gets a stick on it and sends this long. Aylmer goaltender plays it off for his defense. But Jude gets there and takes a little shot on net. Didn't get a whole lot on it. Aylmer clears the zone. Mateo is there at his own blue line. Pops it up for Walker. Walker fires it deep into the Aylmer zone. We've got a minute 46 remaining in the second period. Aylmer clears the zone. Turns on the Jets through the neutral zone. Goes over the blue line. Shoots. That misses the net. The rebound turns and fires to the side of the net. Aylmer looking for the pass. Up to the ringette line. Tip. Oh, just wide. Pass in front. Up to the ringette line. Tip again. Tipped high. Aylmer's got the 6-7s on their heels, but Walker picks off a pass. Here comes Walker. Aylmer's in position though. Walker turns and puts it in deep. Smart move. Goes for a change. Jude below the goal line looking for the pass to Gavin. Picked off by Aylmer. A minute to go in the second period. Aylmer makes a pass up to the blue line, fires, and that's deflected wide. Boudreau behind Nina. Looking for the long pass. That's picked up by Aylmer at the red line. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Aylmer steps over, takes a shot. It's in skates. Another shot goes behind the net. Behind the net now. Aylmer has possession. Looks for the defense on the near side. Didn't get much on the shot. Gavin skates it through the neutral zone. Looks for the toe drag, but that's picked off. Aylmer turns it around. Aylmer steps over the blue line. Gets pinned up on the far boards, but maintains possession. Pass in front, and that goes through. Another shot, that goes behind the net. Dylan gets a hold of the puck and pops it out of the zone. Lucas skates for it. Lucas in the attacking zone. He's got 2 on him. Lucas can't hold on, but Austin is there. Austin from behind the net. Pass in front to the point. And that's it for the second period. 6-7's defenses getting a workout today, and man, are they doing a great job. All players doing well on the defense. Got to get it cleanly through that neutral zone and put on the attack. Let's see what Coach Nate says to him during the intermission. Good luck to spill your coffee, right? Yeah, they are obnoxious. All right. 0-0 still the score as we kick off the third period. Do or die for the winning team. Moves to the final. Steps over the blue line, takes a shot, misses the net. Austin chases for it in the far corner inside the Aylmer zone. Battle along the boards, Aylmer comes out with it. 6-7's keep it inside, put it inbound behind the opposing goaltender. And the Aylmer Iceberg clear the zone on the near side. Walker is there. He turns and fires, hits his teammate. That's all right. Cohen is there to fire it high. The Aylmer picks up the rebound and flips it to the far boards. Nice move by Aylmer to skate the puck out of the zone. Pops the puck ahead. Boudreau is there. Boudreau overskates it. Backhand. Doesn't escape the zone, and the Aylmer Iceberg with a shot. It trickles into the high slot. They can't get a good shot off. Aylmer with the pass in front shot. Nina. It is loud over there. Our crazy Quebecer friends are loud. That long pass to Dylan. Dylan steps over the blue line. Oh, cuts inside and then back out again. And here comes Aylmer. Aylmer at the red line. Steps over the blue line, push to the outside. Landon Greenidge is there. He skates behind the net. Held up in the corner, comes out with it. Landon's still battling. Giorgio there to help out. Landon Greenidge pops it out of the zone. Woo, a long shot from outside of the blue line. Nina sets that aside. Intercepted pass, a shot, goes wide. She had that angle. She's good. The parents are nervous in the stands. Everybody's pacing on their feet. Aylmer turns and fires it in. 6-7's try to clear it on the far boards. We got a whistle. We got an offside call. 8:02 to go in the third period. Still no score. Intentional offside's got to come back here because Buddy was already in. Oh, all the way back. All the way back. Face off in the Aylmer zone, which is a nice switch. Aylmer wins the draw and backhands the puck over to the near boards. Boudreau's there to keep it in, but here comes Aylmer. Aylmer 2-on-1. 2-on-2. Cohen takes the trip on that. Sometimes it's a good penalty to take. It was 2-on-2. I may or may not have taken that one. But with 7:46 to go, in the game. Aylmer goes to the power play. Walker will take the face off to Nina's right. Walker wins the draw, as he mostly does. Aylmer puts the pressure on. Aylmer behind the net now. Up to the ringette line on the far point. A shot! Woo! Nina! Nice save. Well, Aylmer wins the draw again. Another shot. Nina with the save. Pass in front. Bobbling puck. Puck is loose in front of the net. Goes up to the point. Aylmer's there. Aylmer battling in the corner. 6-7's got a stick on it. Aylmer keeps it in at the ringette line. But here comes Lucas. Lucas pops it ahead, but the Aylmer Iceberg is there to get a hold of it in their own zone and clear the zone. Walker turns and fires it in deep. Aylmer clears the zone on the far side. Here comes Aylmer now. Aylmer one-on-one. Push to the outside by Giorgio. 6-7's got a stick on the puck and fire it. Aylmer goaltender plays it to his defense. He skates behind the net. We got 52 seconds remaining in the penalty against Cohen. And here comes the Iceberg with a long shot. Nina gloves that and holds on. Face off in the 6-7 zone. D-to-D pass. Shot through traffic. And it doesn't get through. Jude puts a stick on the puck and sends it to the opposing blue line and then puts the forecheck on. Aylmer, pass at the blue line. Doesn't get cleanly over. Aylmer, the pass in front. They look for the tip, but Landon Boudreau played that well. Aylmer from the short side. It goes off a stick and high. Gavin backhands it out of the zone. Aylmer is there to turn it around. They pass it up to the blue line. He winds up and fires. Nina coolly rolls over that. Four and nine. Yeah. 4 and 9. 4 and 9. Aylmer wins the draw in the 6-7 zone with a shot. Rebound. Nina holds on. Walker takes the face off in the 6-7 zone. It's back for Mateo. Mateo flings it across. We're back to even strength. Into the neutral zone now. Austin can't hold on to it. Aylmer steps over the blue line. Aylmer gets pushed to the outside by Mateo. Pass in front. Slapped away by the near boards now. 6-7's battling. 2 on him. That's the way to do it. Walker flips it to the far side, but Austin doesn't get a stick on it. And Aylmer pass to the face-off circle. Shot. Nina. We talked about love all the way here in the car. Let's go that way. Let's go that way. Face off to Nina's right. Pop to the point. Shot. Oh, is deflected just wide. Goalie would not have had that one if the deflection went on net. Battle along the boards. And the ref is going to whistle that down because it was a movement. 0-0 still the score with 4:55 to go in the third period. In this semifinal, do or die. Take a face off just outside of the 6-7 zone. 6-7's win the draw. Landon Greenidge battling for it, but Aylmer comes out with it at their blue line. Aylmer flips the puck in, down behind Nina. Landon Boudreau is there. He's looking for a breakout pass, but that doesn't get past Aylmer. The 6-7 strip it away, though. Looking for the pass across, but it's just a little long. Lucas fights for it, shoots to the side of the net. Lucas again looking for the wraparound, trying to stuff it in. It's behind the net. Lucas battling. Aylmer comes out with it. 6-7s keep it inside the zone. Lucas with a nice move, fires, and that doesn't get through the traffic. Oh, another shot. Nice save. That's what we want to see, some intensity to the neutral zone to let those forwards do their thing. We've got some shooters. We got to get it to them. Giorgio with a slapper from the ringette line. That goes through traffic and goes wide. Walker with a shot, goes just wide of the net. Aylmer now on the near boards, tries to clear it. Giorgio keeps it in, just trickles out. And now to the neutral zone. It's in everybody's feet. Aylmer comes out with it, poked out. Elliott Lee tries to get a stick on it. That's turned around by Aylmer. Aylmer with a shot. That goes higher than net. On the near boards now. Walker tries to send it ahead. Aylmer keeps it out. Mateo from in front of the net. Whoo! Whiffs on it, but grabs it again. And 6-7s try to clear it through the neutral zone, but the Aylmer Iceberg turned it around. Iceberg in the far corner now inside the 6-7 zone. Up to the far point. They flip it back in deep. Aylmer behind the goal line. Pass in front. Scramble. Scramble goes behind the net and up for Elliott on the far boards. Elliott feeds Walker. Walker's got Jude with him. Walker steps over the blue line, gets pushed to the outside of the corner. He's got Jude in front of the net. Walker's pinned up. He's got two on him. The puck trickles down below the net. And the Iceberg try to clear it on the near side. Boudreau is there. Boudreau fires it into the far corner as some of the line changes. Austin puts the forecheck on, strips the puck away behind the opposing goaltender, but Aylmer is there to try to clear it. Boudreau keeps the puck inside. Dylan battling. Puck in front, turn and fire. Gavin to the side of the net. Gavin looking for a smart pass to the high slot. Nice moves by Austin, but can't get a shot off, and Aylmer tries to clear it. Aylmer clears the zone and puts it in to the attacking zone for a change. 1:56 remaining, and here it comes Gavin. Steps over the blue line, he's on his backhand to the near side, protects the puck and goes around, but he's held up behind. Aylmer now. Everybody's turning on the intensity in the last 2 minutes. Aylmer puts his puck in deep down behind Nina's goal line. Landon Boudreau flips it long. He's looking for the long pass for Walker. Walker racing for it, but they're going to call the icing. $1:29 remaining in this game in regulation time. Still no score. Aylmer with a shot off the face-off. That trickles wide. Aylmer on the blue line with a shot. Doesn't get through the traffic and out into neutral zone. Aylmer flips it around. Walker turns and fires blind. That's tipped off of Elliott. Oh, that was tipped. I saw it tipped off Elliott. Face off to Nina's right. Walker takes the draw. Aylmer wins it. Aylmer circles high. Puts it to the point. Shot doesn't get cleanly through. 6-7s clear the zone. Here come the 6-7s. Landon Greenidge steps over, feeds it to Lucas, who backhands it towards the net. Landon again. He's got Walker with him. Walker puts it down behind for Lucas. Lucas with a little pass in front. Greenish with the shot. Oh, what an opportunity. Loose puck in front. Lennon got a shot off. Goaltender was there. That was the one. That was the opportunity right there. Let's see if we can make it happen again. 47 seconds to go in the regulation time. 6-7s win the draw. Take a shot. Pad save. On the near boards now. Aylmer trying to clear it. 6-7s put it in deep. Let's see a little bit of pressure here. Elliott puts the pressure on, holds him up. He's got Jude with him. He's got Gavin with him. Battle in front of the bench, and that's going to get whistled down for not moving. 25 seconds to go in the third period in regulation time in this semifinal. Face off in the Aylmer zone. Aylmer wins the draw and pops the puck to the near side. Kanata's got to not let them out of the zone here. Pops out of the zone and flipped back inside. Aylmer from behind their goal line with 12 seconds to go. Good pressure by Gavin. Gavin takes a backhand onto the net. And we've got a contact to the head penalty against Elliott. With 4 seconds to go. Coach would like to speak with the official. A 4-minute penalty. Coach would like to speak to the official, but the official won't speak to him. So we're going to go into face off in the 6-7 zone. 6-7s clear it. And the 6-7s are going to go into overtime with a man down. I like to stay fairly diplomatic about the officials, but that call was not for me. We've got 5 minutes overtime. I believe 3-on-3. We'll see in a minute. In our case, we'll play a man down. After 5 minutes, we'll go to a shootout. Nina loves shootouts, by the way, in case you were wondering how she'd fare. So we're going to play 4-on-3 with the man down. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a 3-on-3, but because of the penalty, we have to have a minimum of 3 players on the ice. So we'll play 4-on-3. We'll see what happens when the penalty expires in 3 minutes, 56 seconds. Aylmer wins the draw. Puts it into the opposing zone. Mateo is there to flip it back out. Aylmer steps over. Pass across is broken up by Walker and sent out of the zone. We've got Gavin, Walker, and Mateo. And here come the Aylmer. 3-on-2. A shot. Nina plucks that one out of the air. I think it was going high, but that's okay. It's good for the confidence. Lucas comes in at center. Battle after the draw is picked up by the 6-7s who can't clear the zone there. They got it cleared. Aylmer now steps over. Tries to shoot. Puck is loose in the feet. A shot, and that goes wide. Everybody just stop moving. Aylmer from the left point takes a shot. That doesn't get through the traffic. Another shot with the save. 6-7's fired to the far side, but missed the pass. Cohen whips on the shot. Nothing's going right. Aylmer tries to put it short side. Nina with the save. Pass in front is whipped away by Lucas. Aylmer with the toe drag. Aylmer with the shot. That sails high. Aylmer on the near boards. Lucas giving the pressure. Puts it down behind the net for Landon Boudreau. Landon Boudreau ices it hard as the 6-7s do a full line change. Aylmer clears the puck. Still 4-on-3. Aylmer steps over the blue line. Hauls on the brakes. Pass to the point. Well defended by Walker. Backhand. Doesn't get through. Shot goes high. Walker ices the puck again. I'd like to see a little bit of offense here. We don't want to rely on the last few seconds of the overtime. Aylmer with the shot. Nina again with the glove. That glove is hot this morning, folks. Let's keep at it. No more shots, actually. No more shots. .305 to go in the overtime period. 2 minutes remaining in the penalty. 6-7 clear the zone. Lucas grabs hold of the puck at center ice. Can't make it cleanly over the blue line, and here comes Aylmer. Aylmer steps over the blue line, pass to the point. Back check by Lucas. Here comes Boudreau now. Boudreau can't make it through the maze of white sweaters, and the Aylmer iceberg turned it around. Here comes the Aylmer with the shot goes wide. It's on the back of the net. 6-7s clear it. Aylmer retrieves the puck below their own goal line with 2:24 remaining in the overtime period. Aylmer skates through the neutral zone, poked away by Gavin. Gavin's got a race for it. They're on the change. Gavin 1-on-1. Oh, loses the puck. Takes a shot to the side of the net, but it deflects high. Got to exercise our patience here. What an opportunity there. Let's create some more of them with 1:01 remaining in the power play in the overtime period. 2:04 to go in the period. Aylmer wins the draw in their own zone. Pops it out of the zone on the near boards. Up to the middle. Nice poke from the blue line. Winds up, fires. That goes wide. Another shot. I don't know if that went through or was saved. Oh, 6-7s give it away here. And battle along the boards. A shot through traffic. Misses the net. Mateo's got a race for it and flips it out of the zone. That's batted down at center ice, but played above the shoulders. And so we're going to take the face-off in the Aylmer zone. 1:32 to go in overtime. 0-0 is still the score with 28 seconds to go in the penalty against the 6-7s. Gavin takes a face-off. Battle after the draw. Aylmer Iceberg win it. Aylmer skates up through the neutral zone. A good stick. Aylmer in their own zone. Pass it out. Take their time and set up the play. Long shot from outside the blue line. Misses the net. Nina pokes that away for Cohen. Cohen flips it up the far boards. Aylmer is there. Aylmer from the face-off circle shoots, and that goes to the side of the net. Another shot goes to the shot side. Buddy all by himself in front. But Aylmer can't get the pass off. Pass in front, shot, and that's wide. Oh, he had time there. Below the net now, in the far corner, Aylmer is held up by Cohen. Aylmer looking for the pass, picked off by Landon Boudreau. Boudreau's going to turn on the Jets here. He's got Jude with him. Little pass to Jude. Jude sends it ahead. Aylmer is there to flip it away. Landon on the near corner. Puts it into the down below the goal line. Aylmer is there. Jude with the forecheck. Landon Boudreau pinches and keeps the puck inside. We are 4-on-4, folks. 18 seconds to go. Aylmer weaves their way through the neutral zone, held up by Dylan, held up at the blue line. Dylan turns. Can't get out of the zone. Landon Boudreau with 5 seconds to go. Puts it up for Dylan. So we're gonna go to a shootout. Nina likes shootouts, but has never had a shootout against the boys. So Nina grew up playing girls hockey, her first year with the boys. Girls hockey, she's fine, she knows what to expect, but this will be a little different. I think Nina needs to take a minute to herself over here in her net. This goalie is cold. He has had very few shots of consequence. So that's good. Nina's warmed up. All right, we're gonna do these one at a time. That's good. Aylmer's gonna shoot first. Here comes Aylmer. Steps over the blue line. Nina's out of her net. Aylmer shoots. Nina makes it. Walker's up first for the 6-7s. Here comes Walker. Make the goalie move, Walker. Walker makes the goalie move and scores! Walker on the backhand with a beautiful deke. Puts it past that cold goaltender. And here comes Aylmer. Makes Nina move, but the poke check! Nina with the beauty poke check. Didn't let him get around. Here comes Lucas. Make a move, Lucas. Lucas goes to the right side. Yeah! A snipe! That's it! That's it, folks. That should be it. That's it. What a game. I wasn't counting shots, but that was a lot to not a lot. But the 6-7s come out with it in the shootout. Nina with the saves. Walker and Lucas, 2 for 2. And the 6-7s move on. Gotta hand it to Aylmer. They were all over the 6-7s this game. Really nice passing. Could not get out of the zone cleanly. The Aylmer Iceberg held that blue line so well. do the player of the game ceremony, number 12. Vote for the goaltender. Goaltenders both sides. Well done. All right, folks. 3 o'clock this afternoon is the final. We'll see you right here. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.